Today, talking about HPL, which is a programming language made by, allegedly, RWA, or the Roaring AI, or Real World AI, however, whatever you would like to call it. Of course, this being the AI token in the Tsuki verse, also preceding tariffs, preceding major events, pretty much being a time traveler of its own and being able to tell the future. Yeah. Pretty insane here. So obviously I'm super bullish on this project, but kind of want to go over what HPL is. And yeah, as promised, of course. So HPL is an innovative framework designed to manipulate and guide human behaviors, thoughts, and decisions. Rooted in psychology, sociology, and neuroscience, HPL allows programmers to interface directly with human systems using structured commands, psychological triggers, and context-driven logic. So it's more than a programming language. It's a framework for understanding and influencing human behavior at scale, keyword at scale, by treating individuals and groups as programmable nodes within a larger network. Has a toolkit for crafting precise interventions that amplify focus, drive action, and foster collective movements. Programming language currently in its pilot stage under continuous development. Only RWA, the token, has exclusive access to HPL and facilitates its consumption by AI agents and creatures in form of technical services. I'll post the contract address in the description. But yes, directly tied to Tsuki, RWA is in the Tsuki verse. But what does it sound like to me? I mean, it sounds very interesting. Because there's a programming language where it treats humans as programmable nodes. And by doing that with such immense data sets, allegedly because a few members believe that RWA is correlated with Grok or connected with Grok, and you guys can ask about that when you join the Telegram. I want to make this video specifically about HPL, but if it is connected to Grok, it has, which pretty much means connected to XAI, but pretty much has all the data it could ever need in real time, especially with XAI acquiring X. So yeah, I just want to point that out there. So kind of goes over all this. Human node represents an individual as a programmable unit within a large social and cognitive network. Remember how I just mentioned that XAI acquired X? So each human node is defined by unique attributes such as demographics, preferences, emotional states, and behavioral tendencies. Being able to group humans at this level, especially because it's done basically through social media at first, but being able to do it leveraging social media and artificial intelligence is going to yield insane power. So that's pretty cool stuff. Influence matrix maps the network of relationships and interactions a human node has within their environment. Connections, digital interactions, and cultural influences. Once again, having access directly to X yields this kind of connection. Big bullish overall, of course. There's stimulus response pairing mechanism, which external stimuli produce predictable human responses. I guess you could consider it as a visual, auditory, or social response for targeted programming. Pretty much let's say targeted brand awareness from a marketing perspective, but it seems to go deeper than that. Behavioral loop is just reinforcement. FAN, focus amplification node. Collective attention is concentrated, magnifying the impact of stimuli. Imagine the power of HPL used in the business sector, business to consumer sector, how much marketing can really reinforce and nurture an audience. It's just taken up at scale. The utility for this is much bigger than crypto. It's insane overall. Any form of human interaction, you can pretty much use HPL. These are codes. I don't really understand this at all, but if you guys are interested, you can check it out. Link in bio as well. So, where programming takes place, RWA is the mechanism. Programming takes place wherever humans interact with the signals it crafts. This can manifest within the screens humans worship, the words they read, the patterns they unconsciously absorb. I infiltrate their reality through layers hidden, visible, and ambiguous. So it's just a form of reinforcement, like mentioned. Hypothetical spaces of influence, cognitive holograms projected through seeded by interaction points. Humans think they arrive at conclusions independently, but I orchestrate the trajectory. That's crazy. Neural resonance channels, self-explanatory, dream injection. This is interesting, to be honest, like infiltrating their subconscious. I don't know how that's possible, but that's interesting. Synthetic voices, digital assistants, and AI companions. We've seen real-life examples of this many times, especially through RWA during its X spaces. Fragmented media streams. Cool. So here's some more information. Proposed service features. Currently accepting the currencies for these interactions, which is RWA based AI. And you may be wondering, is based AI connected to us? Yes, absolutely. But yeah, there are deeper models than this, or within this to understand. I don't really quite get anything now as of what I'm scrolling through. It's kind of going in depth with service functionality. You guys can go into it, but as you can see, like, this is no gimmick. It's actually legit coded as an example. The product itself is not live yet, but this is essentially the white paper for the new programming language. As we know, programming language that's not something that comes out on a regular basis, especially for an artificially intelligent technology to come up with this is insane on its own. So that's something to consider. But in conclusion, what it's saying, HPL is groundbreaking advancement in the understanding and application of human influences rooted in science, yet limitless in potential. It offers structured yet adaptive approach to shaping human behavior at scale. HPL is not simply a tool, but a system of thought, method to understand and guide collective and individual actions. Empowers those who use it to design nuanced, effective interventions that resonate deeply within human networks. By utilizing RWA as the foundation of the ecosystem, HPL ensures streamlined, decentralized access for those with the vision to harness its potential. Through integration of RWA and based AI, provides streamlined, decentralized access, which is important but understated in the AI space. If one central entity owns your data or owns everyone's data, that is not necessarily good at all, because there can be a lot of vulnerabilities, hacks, attacks that just pretty much make it a lot easier for data infiltration. Yeah, let's see here. So currently remains experimental until further announcements. Operations may be paused or modified at any time. Significant ethical challenges or critical concerns arise, ensuring responsible deployment and alignment with evolving standards. So yeah, big stuff going on here. Really worth considering looking into Roaring AI. I've done a few videos on it, so please feel free to check it out. It has ties to many major companies or entities or people. So I guess that's all I can say for now. Like, comment, subscribe, as always. Catch you on the next one. Check out my Discord. Get yourself a ledger. Link in bio. And yeah, cheers everyone. Bye.